Hello everybody, welcome to the Yarn Room Shenanigans. I'm Gayle.
Hi friends, I'm Laura.
If you've been here for a while, I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Right, welcome back.
Yes, we're going to be talking about we have 3 giveaways that we're going to complete today. The zebra giveaways for the disabilities and, just not feeling well, self-care.
Silent
syndromes and self-care and all of that. And our 2000, we made 2000.
We did.
So we're very, very happy about that.
Yes, thank you everyone.
Yes.
We're very thrilled about that.
We really are. So before we jump into things, what have you been up to for the past couple of weeks?
Oh gosh. Well, I was working on that monogamous sweater project.
Yes.
Which I'll be showing today.
Yes.
Work has been very busy.
Yeah.
And this hot weather is here, which I dislike.
Yeah. We'd rather be in Calgary.
Yes.
We loved it there. It was cold. It was 11 degrees one day. Oh my God, I loved it. And it was below zero a couple of other days.
While we were out in the hot tub.
Oh, so nice. So
nice. To be back there.
Oh my
in
gosh.
That cold weather.
Oh, I just loved it.
Anyways, it's only May, so we got a long haul ahead of us for this hotness. But
Holy hotness.
And
let's see. I had my cataract done. This eye, so now I'm a little discombobulated because I don't need my glasses for this eye, but I need them for this eye, so it's just a thing. But hopefully we'll get that fixed too. And other than that, I've just been, I know you're going to be shocked, hooking, knitting, crocheting, spinning, doing all the things.
Doing all the things.
And I know I mentioned this last time, but if you haven't done it, pick up The Oligarch's Daughter. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The Oligarch's Daughter book. Either listen to it while you're knitting or doing your hobbies, or read it if you read at night or whatever. It's really, really good. So that's my little suggestion. Paul's not here today. He is visiting with his children in Seattle.
Gail had to pitch hit bartender again today.
So today is number 7 from the cocktail books that we got
from Danielle
and Bethany. And these are chocolate martinis, and I have to tell you, they look pretty freaking good.
They look pretty good. Cheers, friend.
Cheers. Let's try it.
Cheers. We noticed recently that the YouTubers out there have been coming up with names for their viewers. So we actually collaborated a little bit with
Needles at the Ready.
With Needles at the Ready, Kevin and Ray, when they were here. Hi. And they helped us to come up with a name for our viewers.
All right, I'm just going to say it. I just love that.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I got that out of the way.
So, here's to the Shenana Gang.
The Shenana Gang. That's so good. That is so good.
Yep.
I love it. So
cheers, Shenana Gang. Grab your drink and hop on for the ride.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It's always a ride too, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, you did good.
Right?
The bald man might be
having some
in a little bit of trouble.
Just saying.
He might be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
You've done pretty good as, pitch hitter the last couple of times.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
So let's jump in and see what you have on.
So I'm wearing, it's just a little teeny tiny neck scarf. And this is called Orbit. Now I took it off. I probably am not going to get it back on.
Oh, I love your yarn.
This is a one, I believe it is. Yes. I believe it was one of the skeins from the society.
Really
that
nice.
I belonged to for a while. It's a one skein wonder. So it's kind of a, starts out really, really small and is, what do they call that? Not oblong, but when it's off-centered like that. What's that called? Asymmetrical. There you go. And it's just got some little eyelets, otherwise very, very simple. One skein wonder and very easy to kind of throw around your neck.
Whose pattern is it?
Similar to, it's called Orbit. And it is by, I looked it up earlier, and you think I can remember? There it is. I looked it up before coming so that I would know. Janina Kallio, Kallio.
That's really pretty.
Janina, Janin, and it's Orbit, Orbit.
That's really
Yeah,
pretty.
it's just a one skein.
It must go quick too.
Very quick.
And I bet it. You know what it would be good for? Gift giving.
Yes.
And to use up single skeins.
I try and make myself pretty again.
You are pretty. You don't have to try, silly girl. Yeah, it's perfect.
All right.
Just perfect. I love it.
Yeah, it's very, very easy. You know, a few eyelets just to give it a little bit of interest.
Keep your interest, yeah.
And very light around your neck because you know me, I can't be sweating it out these days.
I love it. I really like it. And I have a couple of skeins I could probably choose from.
You think?
Yeah, just a couple.
And what are you wearing?
Well, I am
Miss
wearing
Gayle?
pressed flowers, and I do not remember the yarn. I made it probably a year or so ago, maybe a little longer. But I think I wore my pressed flowers cardi at one point.
Pretty.
But it's nice, right? It's a really good size. I really like doing this. I mean, it was so much fun. That's why I made the cardigan after, but...
You know what that almost looks like to me? I have no idea if I'm right or not. But on the round, she had a colorway called pressed flowers, I think. Or maybe I'm not right about that. Shoot.
Looks like it reminds me of a color called Bridesmaid, but I don't remember who did it.
That was on the round too.
Was it? Might have been Bridesmaid.
I think it looks like on the round.
Yeah. But it's pretty, right?
Very pretty. And I don't know what the gold would be.
It keeps your interest. It's a really good size. Obviously, it's going to get too warm to wear it this time of the year. We could be like Kilroy. You know Kilroy? All you see is his eyes and his hands over the top. Yeah.
We have that meme at work for, it's like Thursday and Friday's coming.
Yeah,
Very pretty.
It's kind of nice, right?
Very pretty.
And I like this like little pink in it, and then the gold, which I absolutely love. Yeah, I absolutely love it. And I just remember when I did it, I was having so much fun. Like I really like doing it.
I've not been attracted to this pattern, to be honest with you. I know you did the sweater.
Yeah.
With,
do you like the shawl though?
Skein. I mean, I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to the pattern for myself.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I've never been inspired to do that pattern. But I know a lot of people have, and a lot of people love it.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful.
It's a good size.
It's just not something that
Just
I've
not your
ever
jam.
really been, like, inspired to do.
Yeah, that's
fair.
Yeah.
That's
fair. I mean, that's why we have lots of patterns.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
I think so. But yeah, I do like it. I mean, I don't have time because I have so many other things that I'm working on, but I would definitely make another of these if I had the time, but I don't because
you do.
I just knit so many.
You just don't like to repeat patterns.
Usually not. I mean, I have for the kids, because sometimes I'll make something like, I'm going to show you a finished project in a bit, and I know that all of my daughters are going to want it, so I may end up making this more than once, but we shall see. Yeah, so anyways, what do you have that's finished?
Well, I have...
This is so good, just saying.
Yes, let's have another sip.
Oh.
Cheers, girlfriend.
Yes. Wait, I shaved chocolate bits on the top.
She did. Dark chocolate bits.
And I put chocolate on the inside.
So you can see like the swirly bits.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. It's like having hot chocolate on steroids cold.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good, but it's all alcohol. I'm like, whoa.
It's very good.
All right, so what do we have finished?
So I finished the Guthrie.
All right.
For my friend Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Drum roll.
Emmanuel, you're lucky if you get this
because, this is the forearm sweater.
Yep.
But it is done.
Yep, you had it
done and
look
blocked.
At that. Now wait, let's show this up. Move your drink over.
Okay,
here, girlfriend.
don't knock my drink over.
No, because I'm sucking on the table. All right, so look at this. Is this ridiculous? Emmanuel, you picked out really good colors.
Isn't that pretty? So that's made with, I know I've told you all before,
Look
but
at
it's
that.
made with
Magpie,
red stag.
right? Oh, red stag, that's
stag
right.
fiber. Stonegate was the estate DK, and the colorway is called Stonegate, and then the changing color is Spin Cycle Dead Reckoning.
Now, did it keep? Oh, look at the bottom too. Look at the ribbing. It has a little.
Yeah, it has a
little
twisted
twist.
cable. Yep,
a little twisted
Yep,
cable.
just the one stitch cable every 4 rows, I think it was, something
So
like that.
pretty.
To give it a little interest.
So now, how were the charts and everything? Was it good to do?
Oh yeah, the pattern is I mean, a great pattern.
Would you do it again?
I would.
Would you do it for me?
I think you just got a sweater.
I did.
I think I'm a little sweatered out.
Yeah. All right. You need to do other stuff.
Yeah, I'm a little sweatered out. I did your striped sweater.
Mm-hmm.
I did this.
You're working on Olivia's?
I am, and shoot, that's in the car. I'm gonna have to exit stage right in the
Dancing all the way
to get that, because
it's
I do
really
want to show it.
I think that I need to make that.
Olivia's sweater, which is the cashmere sweater. I will run out to the car and get that. I left the bag in the back seat. So I'm very happy to have this done.
Just show that again.
Well ahead of going to France after Memorial Day at the end of the month for a week, and I'll be taking this with me to gift to my friend who so generously invited me to join them for their 30th wedding anniversary trip.
Yeah,
isn't that awesome?
This is just
really
ridiculous.
happy with it.
It's
and the pattern was really nice. It's Caitlin Hunter.
Oh, I love her.
It's called Guthrie, Guthrie. Guthrie.
Guthrie.
Yep. And so that is done and done.
Boy,
and
we've been getting a lot of projects finished.
We have. So that is done.
I have a couple of finished things.
Yes, you do.
All right. So remember, I said I may end up making more than one.
I'm gonna have another sip.
Oh, mine is almost done. Like, look.
Well, you take bigger sips than I do.
I do. Remember Cheryl?
Mm-hmm.
Gayle, drink it slower. Your first one. Why do you gulp it? Because it's tasty.
Right.
I like it.
And then when I used to go to her house on Thursday nights, and we'd have a bottle of wine while we watched TV and knit, she was the controller of the wine bottle, and she liked to take slow sips and really enjoy it, and so I could sip a little bit faster than she would, and I always had to look at her glass and look at my glass
and gauge it when can I get more.
That's right.
Exactly. Remember at the Chinese restaurants when I would gulp the first one back,
yes.
and she'd be like, Gayle, drink it slower.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I miss that girl.
And then I wouldn't get any more in my glass until her glass was empty, and she'd pour the two together, make sure that they were even Steven. Oh, we had some fun.
We certainly did.
Yep. All right, so what do you got, girlfriend?
My sweater is called the Louvre sweater. It's by Petiteknits, and I love their patterns. They're well written. They're timeless. They're just beautiful. There's nothing. They're just timeless sweaters that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you could pick it up and wear the same sweater. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I wish you could feel the fabric, because this feels like I went to a real nice shop and bought this sweater.
It looks that way too,
right?
Looks like it's store bought.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say this is one of my favorites, and it was supposed to be for me. And then when my daughter, Ilaria, saw the sweater as she was editing our podcast, she said, oh my gosh. And I hadn't even started it yet. She said, I want the petite.
You just showed the pattern.
I just showed the pattern.
Yeah.
She said, I want the petite knit sweater that you're going to do. So I said to myself, okay, self, at Christmas time, I make all the girls and my husband a sweater in my family. And so that's 6 sweaters or something. And I usually start the month before, because I'm insane.
And then put yourself under
tons of pressure. Tons of pressure. Not sleeping, thinking got to get this done. Got to get it done.
Yep.
So this year, when she saw this, I said, you know what? Christmas present. So this is it. and it is by Petiteknits. And I have to say,
It's a
let's
turtleneck.
do it this way. There we go.
So hold the neck up so that they can
I know
see.
it's black and it's hard to see, but is this not beautiful? Like, let's just talk. I know I have cat. Well, it looks like cat hair actually.
Looks like
from probably Lisa's cats.
maybe.
But I
Look
have
how
to
nice
say,
that is.
it is just stunning. This is just like
Yeah.
a beautiful sweater.
Really,
This
really.
is with double Sunday that I got from Skein Yarn Shop, and they have tons of it. Look on their website. You can get it. I will probably end up making this again because I know Adriana and Melina are going to both want this sweater. And I just...
Wouldn't that be neat?
All three of them?
Have them all have a sweater and then do like a family picture.
Yes.
You need a new family picture.
I know I do. And
With all the girls grown up.
Yeah, and Rebecca, Rebecca would love the Guthrie.
She wants
stripe. I know.
I've got all the yarn ready to go, but I need a break from sweater making for a little bit.
So that's my other daughter.
She'll get it by Christmas.
Yeah. So all the girls will have new sweaters. But isn't this beautiful? I'm like so happy with it.
It is beautiful.
Let's talk simple. Really simple. And once you get past the raglan and all of that, it's a slog. It's boring. Well, not too much of a slog. I got it done in less than 2 weeks, but I'm also insane. But I will probably make this again. That all being said and done, because I love it that much. And like I said, it was supposed to be for me. But the kid loved it so much, and she does our work for us here, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it to her. So isn't it pretty?
But for Christmas.
But
it's
for
a Christmas gift.
Yes,
not
it is
just
a Christmas
give it to her.
gift. It is a Christmas gift because, I don't have to make one at the very last minute. But Petiteknits, double Sunday yarn. You can get it online or at Skein. They always appreciate your business. They're our local yarn shop. As you know, we all love them.
Right.
Kevin and Ray love them. Michelle at Woolens and Nosh. Everybody loves them.
While we're speaking about the fact that they have a website,
yes,
I would like to just address something that one of our viewers, after I had shown my Bags by Joe bag that I was keeping my sweater in, and we said, go to their website and they should be online there. Well, we found out that those bags are not actually on their website, but they are definitely in the store.
Yes.
And if you call the store, they are happy to FaceTime shop with you. They can show you all of the bags
This is the
that
one
she
that
has.
people were asking for. Bags by Joe. This one has little yarn balls on it. I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is what we're talking about from the last podcast.
Right, and I showed my bag that is built
All
the same
knit.
as this, but mine was pink.
Right, and wasn't it knit stitches? What was yours?
No, pink.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, just
That's
pink,
right.
hot pink.
Right.
But so I'm not sure why. It might just be that Judy is a local maker, and so because it's not like a commercial type of item, maybe that's why. I'm not sure why, but they are not on the website.
Check out
But
Bags
call
by
them
Joe.
and FaceTime shop with them. You can absolutely access those bags.
Yeah, and it's their
through
pleasure.
Skein
They
Yarn
don't
Shop.
mind.
Absolutely.
They don't mind. They'll get right
Absolutely.
online with you. They'll show you all the patterns that they have, all the different fabrics. And Judy's bags are amazing.
Beautiful.
Judy, we love
Yeah.
you. We just love you, Judy. You do the best bags.
Yes.
And it's a good size. And I mean, I know we're jumping around, but look at how it just sits on the table.
Right.
It's
like
and
sweater
look,
quantity
shut
size.
up. It has the little cute tassel and the handle.
And that comes apart if
Yes.
you wanted to take that off for
Right.
some reason.
If you want to
can hang
just
your
even
keys on
exactly,
there.
I was going to say you can hook your keys on it, put it on the bag. It's even good for a carry-on bag. I mean, I have nothing bad to say. Judy makes gorgeous
Yes.
products.
Yes.
And I would definitely head on over to Skein because that's where you can get them. Judy does not have an Etsy shop or anything, so you'd have to go through SkeinCocaine, but it's totally worth it. Her bags are beautiful,
yes,
and so is she. She's
yes.
an amazing human.
Yep.
So yeah.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that
thank you.
we kind of clarified that.
Absolutely.
Because I believe that I had said to go to the website, and
yes.
they're not actually on the website.
Now, do you have any other finished things?
I do.
Is knitting?
It's not knitting.
All right, so I'm going to jump into knitting.
Okay.
Do you mind?
No, not
Are you
at
sure?
all.
Are you going to be mad?
No, in fact, you know what? While you do that,
you're going to run to the car.
So you talk about your next finished object. I'm going to exit stage right.
Dancing all the way.
Go get my Olivia sweater, and I'll be right back.
Because that sweater we have to have.
Yes.
I actually, maybe I'll get the yarn today. Is that bad? I think I'm going to get the yarn today to make that.
You do you, girlfriend.
Up. Yeah. Well, when you see Laura's sweater, you're going to be like, absolutely, Gayle. Get that yarn, get online, and get it. So, I have one other finished thing. I've showed this before, but it was not finished. And you all know that I love my knee surgeon, Dr. Eric Cohen from University Orthopedics. And he is I just love him. He's not only cute, but he's a really, really good surgeon. And I actually had somebody contact me, and they live in Rhode Island, and they're going to go see him. And like I said, I have nothing but good things to say. I'm 2 months out. I'm walking miles every day. I'm like good. I'm going to see him this week, and then hopefully I start bowling again. So that being said, I told you before that I probably made him about 6 or 7 pairs of socks. When my very first surgery that I had with him, I was in pre-op and I'm like shaking, but the only thing that calms me down is knitting. So I'm knitting a pair of socks, and I hadn't had any like Verset or anything yet. So I'm knitting my socks, and he came over and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm knitting socks." He was like, "Oh, wow, that's really cool. It's really cool." I said, "Look, I'll knit you a pair." I did. When I went for my post-op visit, I gave him some. After knee surgery, you go more than once. So he ended up with many pairs of socks, plus his wonderful, wonderful PA, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I love you. I don't know what we would do without you. So I now have a pair of socks that I'm going to give him this week. And this is done with Woolens and Nosh. It was the collab between Les Garçons and Michelle at Woolens and Nosh. And these are them done. Like, let's talk. Are they not beautiful? They're like so beautiful. Now, because I'm such a tight knitter, I do all of my socks on a 2.5 millimeter. I did a 2x2 rib on the top. I always, not always, but these I started at the top, worked my way down, did an afterthought heel, then my toes. He's a size 10.5. So I usually make them about with a half inch of negative ease. When I do my socks, I do 4 rounds before I start the heel to give it a little bit more for your arch or your instep. But are they not beautiful? I'm all about them. I cannot wait to give them to Dr. Cohen. I hope he loves them. I'm sure he will.
Those colors. Yeah. I love those colors.
Me too. Michelle, you're amazing. And Les Garçons, Vincent and Max, I just love you, and I'm so excited we're going to see you soon.
Speaking of Michelle, did you see that she...
Yes, sold out Michelle, girlfriend.
In under 2 hours.
Michelle.
Her Advent, 2025 Advent.
I did not get in on the Advent.
Me neither.
So how are we going to do this?
She said that... she said on her Instagram post that she will have more offered in the fall. So we have to
get in on that.
We have to be on our phones.
Yes.
At the moment
I think that Michelle,
she lets them go.
If you're watching us, please give us a heads up.
She did give heads up.
No, to me and you.
No, but she did. It was posted everywhere.
But I didn't see it because I saw
it, but I just didn't get on it. Yeah.
Michelle,
I did see it.
GayleStorm at Cox.net. Girlfriend, GayleStorm at COX.net. Gayle, get your Advent. Just saying, because I loved the Advent last year.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. Did I get you one or did you get one? I think
I know I got one.
Oh, I thought I got it for you. I didn't.
No,
Oh
I got it myself. I'm sure you got me something else good last year for Christmas.
I always do.
But I think the Advent I had gotten myself. All right.
So those are my two
finished
things. I have many whips because I have starditis. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You know, in my head I've had starditis, but I have been disciplined and told myself you cannot start anything else. You have 20 bags numbered with whips in them.
Me too.
And why aren't you rolling your dice and doing one of those?
I did roll. Look, I rolled my dice.
Oh, here comes the excuse.
Oh my good
Where's
God.
the violin?
Right? No kidding. So I did roll the dice or the die, and I got a number, and it was the Harlow sweater.
Okay.
I didn't start that one.
So
I went to SkeinCocaine.
Rule breaker.
Yes. I went to SkeinCocaine.
Isn't there a song like that?
I think
Rule breaker.
It's Heartbreaker, isn't it? Rule breaker, Heartbreaker. Who cares? Anyway, so I went to SkeinCocaine. I usually go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you're in the area, come in. So I went to SkeinCocaine. And who's making this? Who's making that? I'm like, all right, I need to do that. I got to do that. Wait. I cannot stay focused. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think there's medication for this. But anyways, I'll show you. I have a lot of stuff started, plus stuff that I'm in the middle of, and I will get to everything. I will.
Okay.
I will.
All right.
Yeah.
So I do have another finished object,
Let's
but
see
it's
it.
not knitting.
Let's see it.
Is that
friend.
okay if we do that now?
Of course it is.
All right. So this has been in the making since May of 2022.
Now, keep in mind, she's done many, many other things in the middle of this.
Right. So this is my creative process, is that you get things going. Drunkard.
I know. I'm almost done.
Well, you can't have any of mine. Oh, she put the chocolate bars in the drink. You find them as a prize at the bottom. Like finding the what is it you find in the middle of the lollipop? The Charms lollipop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's how many licks does it take to get to the center.
That's
but
Mrs.
the Tootsie
Album.
Pops have the Tootsie Roll in the middle. And then aren't there some with bubble gum in the middle?
Yes. Blow Pops.
Blow Pops. That's right. Anyways, back to finished objects. So I started this project in May of 2022 at Sebago Lake Rug School.
And I'm going soon.
Yeah, rub it in, but I'll be in France, so
Yeah.
there. So my teacher was Kathy Spellacy, who's just an awesome human. And I went into rug school not knowing anything. Gayle invited me to go with her, and I said, sure, why not? Had no idea what I was doing, plopped down in the class, and Kathy just
What a wonderful human.
helped me along the way. She helped me color plan. She helped me. We had picked out the pattern ahead of time because you have to do that. She drew the pattern up for me and then helped me color plan. And
that's one of her designs, right?
Yes. Yep. Her company is Wool and Goods.
Wool and Goods.
Yes. So now, last summer, Gayle and I
went to visit Nadine.
Went up to, took like a long weekend little getaway. We rented a Airbnb cabin up on Moosehead Lake, which is way, way, way northern
We
Maine.
do this a lot. We
almost
go
to the
take little
Canadian
trips.
border. We like to find a place and go away with our knitting or rug hooking. So anyways, we went up to this area around Moosehead Lake. Our friend lives in Greenville.
Nadine McCann?
Yes. The cabin that we rented was in not Woodstock, Rockwood. Rockwood.
We should do that again.
I don't have enough paid leave time.
Laura, you need to stop working.
My paid leave time, I don't even have 8 hours to take a sick day if I get sick. So don't breathe on me because I can't get sick.
I just use you, darling.
Every single minute of my paid leave time is figured out to the last minute, and it's mostly with you. So there. Anyways, so we went up to Moosehead Lake. We rented the cabin. Our friend Nadine lives up in that area, and she's also a rug hooker. And so we got together with her one day, and she's been hooking rugs for
forever.
A long time, like
way longer than
decades. And she's very good. And so she gave us a little tutorial. She had us over to her house. We went out for a lovely dinner at the Greenville Inn. Oh my gosh. This is like
it's like fine dining, like Michelin dining.
Right. And it's like chef's pick of the day. So you go and you get like, I don't know, what was it, 5 courses? Yeah,
you just
something?
sit there and they bring you amazing food and drinks.
Little bits, right. Little portions, but right, you had a wine pairing or you could get a cocktail.
We did both.
Appetizers, salad, like the whole 9 yards, from soup to nuts.
Amazing.
Anyways, so the next day she had us over to her place to show us around, and she gave us a little tutorial on
rug finishing.
Because I had, learned to hook, kind of, sort of. But then you're left with, okay, what do you do to finish it? So that was last summer. Something this week sparked me to say, let me get that out and try to finish that rug. Almost a year later. I don't know what it was that sparked
Who cares? You did it.
My brain to pull it out, but I did. So I got it out, and I
would take this rug off
your hands. The edges.
Now wait, you got the yarn from Nadine? Because it couldn't match any better.
Nadine gave me the yarn. Look. She gave me the cord. She gave me everything.
Right.
So my rug
look at this.
Done.
Look at this! And this is what she means about finishing.
Binding.
It has to be bound, you see, so that it's a finished rug.
And it's a 2-step process. You first have
Let's show the whole rug.
The linen.
Can I have it?
Oh, sorry.
I can't have it, right?
Can you have my rug?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just asking.
The linen that you hook on, it's kind of like a mesh. And once you've finished hooking, you have to kind of trim the edges and then roll that mesh over with a piece of cord.
This is the cording in here.
Like if you think about like old-fashioned Venetian blinds with the cord, it's like that. It's like a braided cord. And you roll that into the mesh. You use these little plastic clips all the way around, like every inch, while you twist it in. And then you have this kind of special, like catgut.
Yeah, it's
heavy thread. I forget what it's called, but very, very durable, like
even thicker than an upholstery thread.
Yes. And so you baste that. Then once you've done that, then you take the yarn. So this is 100% wool yarn that Nadine gifted to me.
And then you whip it.
And it was absolutely the perfect color.
I mean, Laura,
and then you wrap it around, inch by inch. I don't know if you can see that, but that's just yarn that has been wrapped around. I started at one spot and I just kept going around and around. It took me, 2 or 3 days to do the whole thing. And my rug is done.
It is beautiful. Now, I would take this off your hands.
I know some rugs I've looked at, and I have to find out from someone what to do on the back. If there's on the back here, sometimes you see like that piece of material.
Where?
It's not here. Imagine that it's like that piece of material.
It's rug tape.
Don't you have to put that
different,
on?
No, it's just a different way of finishing it. You finished it this way.
So mine is all done?
Yours is done.
Okay, I don't have to do anything else.
No, yours is totally
I'm
done. And this should go in the rug show in, when are we going? September?
Yes.
In Country Inn Rug
Country
School.
Inn, yes.
We should take a little video of what we do at Country Inn. We'll keep you guys
if they let
informed.
us.
Yeah, I'm trying to
just
get
have to ask permission.
my friend Denise to come to rug school with us because she's totally interested in rug cooking.
Denise who?
Denise the nurse Caffrey from Yarn.
Oh, okay.
She's a sweetheart.
From knitting?
From knitting, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm very, very pleased with this as being my very first rug ever that I've done.
I would be very pleased too. This is gorgeous.
When I look at this, given that I've now been hooking for 3 years.
Serious?
I
Laura?
see,
I don't.
yeah, there's a lot of holidays.
Like what? What are you talking about? Like look.
Like here, let me show you. These people aren't going to be interested, but say, like, see there's a holiday, and if you look, you can see that there's kind of like a little hole there. I'm going to fill that in.
I don't know if
Things
I would.
like that.
I don't know if I would. I would be tickled pink over this.
I am. But I do think that there's some spots that need a little filling in.
Okay.
Yeah. But overall, very, very happy with my
first rug with Kathy Spellacy
project with Kathy.
Beautiful.
And Nadine's help. And let me even tell you this. This is how special Nadine is to me in my hooking life. Gayle invited me to come with her. But Nadine, the first time that I went and just sat and didn't hook, but just was like with my friend and I knitted, Nadine was trying to sell an old stand of hers and frame, and it didn't sell. And at the end of rug school, she came to me with it and she said, I'd like to give this to you.
And I want that stand.
And
that's the one you use now, right?
Yeah. And I was so touched that she offered that to me because the tools are not inexpensive. So it was a huge gift from someone that was literally a stranger and just out of the goodness of her heart gifted me her stand and her old frame. And that's how I got started hooking. Yep. That's what I hooked this on. So thank you, Nadine.
It's just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Good
job, Yogi.
Thank you.
I'd be very happy with that. I would take it off your hands, I keep saying.
Well, we can put it over here for now.
Okie dokie. All right, so we have some whips. So,
oh, I'm getting hot. All right, everybody. I got to disrobe this wool from around my neck. I took mine off. Whew.
All right, so let me find my stuff.
All right, are we on to
whips?
Whips.
Yes, and I'm going to grab one. He goes. Yes. All right. I will start with my first whip. I told you, remember now, I have start-itis.
I believe you finished your drink already.
Yeah, I did. It was really tasty. I have to say, I did a good job. My God, I have so many whips. This is not something to aspire to. This is nothing to be proud of, having this many whips. I'm just saying.
So these are the whips on top of the whips.
Yes.
These are the new things that you started.
These are the new whips because Gayle can't keep her mind on one thing. So I'm all over the place. This is another whip.
Well, we're rolling the dice today at the end of our show. Yes. We forgot to do that last time.
All right. So this is a crocheted whip. I'll show this is my first one. And I don't know if you're familiar with MJ's Off the Hook Designs. She's very current. She's hip. She makes beautiful things. And I am making this long cardie. Now, keep in mind, I'm not the world's best crocheter.
And Ilaria will actually put that up in the screen.
Yes.
So we don't have to show it.
Yes. But this is my first whip. I'm using 100% Pima cotton from Barocco that I got at Skein Yarn Shop. And I just started, last night I started this, right?
Yeah.
I started this last night. You can grab that.
So this is the back of the side of the cardigan.
And I love the color.
And this is the bottom.
That's the bottom. So you start with the bottom. You do like a little ribbing with your, crocheting, ribbing kind of thing, which is pretty easy. You just go through the back loop, really
and
simple.
And your little marker here is to
and
mark the
simple dimple.
right side.
And which will be in our giveaways today.
Simple Dimple Studios. That's our friend Angie.
And please check
who does have an
her
Etsy
stuff.
store.
Yes.
Oh, her stuff is gorgeous. It's such
so
high
beautiful.
quality and beautiful.
Like
and,
you want to hang it on,
and it's dainty and it's light, so it's not gonna drag down your yarn. They're very beautiful. So check out Simple Dimple Studio. Simple.dimple.studio.
And we love
on
her.
Etsy.
And she's a prolific knitter. She's really bright. She's just such a good person, a really good person. So anyways, I started this last night. I didn't know if I'd be able to do it, but lo and behold, look at me.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm crocheting. So there's two different versions. There's the little cropped one and the long one. I will probably end up making both, but I started with the long one and the color because I just love this color. And I figured it's good over a bathing suit. It's good if you're even like going out to dinner and it's like in the summer and you don't want anything heavy.
Or air conditioning.
Right. It's cotton.
And it's
holy.
Holy.
And isn't it coming good? Like,
it
look
is.
at me. I'm crocheting, sister.
Crocheting with a pattern.
With a pattern.
Different from like crocheting blankets.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is one of my things I started yesterday because I'm insane.
Nice.
And I have a lot of these things that, well, more than I should have that I'll be showing you. But anyway, so this is MJ's. I'm using, so the bottom part is done with the G hook. The little ribbing part is done with the G hook. And then you pop up to a size 7 or a 4.5 millimeter. And I have to say, once again, I am not the world's best crocheter. But if you're new to crochet, I think you can do this. Because I'm doing it, and I am not the world's best crocheter. I love the look of it, especially this kid.
Well, and also when you were starting it, I noticed that that there's a tutorial.
There is a tutorial with this as well.
So there's like hands-on learning that you can
she gives
stop,
you
rewind, repeat, and watch exactly what she's doing.
She has a lot of support with it. But like I said, uber easy. Once you get the hang of it, very easy, fun, and she's very, very current. Sometimes crochet can look a little dated, but her patterns are just so current and so beautiful. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
You don't want to look like the crochet blanket on Grandma's couch.
Right, exactly. But who wouldn't want that? I mean, just beautiful.
What television show had that? Was it like All in the Family or something?
One of those.
Or the Connors.
Yeah.
They had a crochet blanket on their couch.
Yeah, even though I have one on my couch too, because I love crocheted blankets. Anyways.
You have one made by your friend.
That's right.
On your
Just
couch.
Saying, by Laura Angel. So what do you have
All
going
right,
as far as whips?
So here's my
Judy Pink bag.
Judy bag. So this was the bag that I had the Guthrie in. And so I repurposed it for Olivia's sweater, which is by Hohi Locatelli, and it is called, oh shoot, why is my mind going blank? Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to look at my phone.
I'll look while you show that. I'll look
All
while you
right,
do
it's
that.
Hohi Locatelli, and it's Instant Crush.
That's it.
I pulled it out of my brain.
Yep.
So I
will have this.
I set up this bag. I put the number back on the bag, and I put a new project in it so that it's still one of my whips, but it's a different project now. And so this is the cashmere sweater.
I wish you could feel this.
That I got started. I got it cast on, and I'm working on the yoke.
It's as light as air.
Sorry, let me just get this. So you're working.
Do you use more than 2 colors at once?
No, you're using 2
God.
colors at a time, but you have 4 balls because you split the skein and you hold 2 at a time.
Okay.
So that's one skein that I split. I used my scale and weighed it out. The skeins are 25 grams, so one was 13 and the other one's 12, but close enough for government work. So. Sorry, it's just kind of all messy. Let me just get that. There we go. All right, so we got it cast
This
on.
is just, I wish you could feel it. It's ridiculous. And it's Magpie's what? I know it's their cashmere, but...
Yes, it's their cashmere, and it's called Plume.
Plume.
Look at this, folks.
But you have to actually...
Thank you.
Feel
Isn't
it.
that coming pretty?
This is like you just want to do this. You just want to do this. That's it.
It's very, very, very plush.
I will have that sweater. I have to.
So I've got that going, and I'm really happy with how it's coming out so far. And again, Joji Locatelli's patterns are just superb.
Right.
She is, in fact, that when we get to sharing about some future knits, I've got another pattern of hers that I'm going to show. But
I have to do that, though.
I'm really, really happy with how it's coming out so far. I won't have it done for France.
But you'll have something to show her.
It will be well on the way. It will definitely be well on the way. I'm sure that I will have split for the sleeves.
Oh, absolutely.
It does actually, in spite of it being such fine,
it blooms though too, right? When you work with it.
And you're working on a pretty big needle. And so
Is it a 7?
It's knitting up fairly fast. You got the thing to stick it in?
I'm not going there, kids. Okay, I'm not going there. I'm just going to
I can't see. I think it's a 4 millimeter, whatever that is. I can't see it. There's no way.
You mean there's... Oh, there is something on it.
There is, but it gets
here it
worn
is. Hang
off
on.
and you can't see it.
Or whatever. It's a needle. It's a 6.
And it does work up pretty fast.
It's a 6.
All right. So that's a not finished, whip that I'm working on.
Really, 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 really pretty. All right, I'm going to pop into another whip just so that for time's sake. All right.
Bag?
So this is called Filigree, and it's by Noro, and it is a 1-page pattern. It could not be easier. It is 2 rectangles, seamed at the sleeves, done. It's in black and white, sorry. Now, you can make it as long as it is with the sides evented, or you can, I'm not sure,
That's
I haven't decided.
Good over the bathing suit kind of thing.
Or you can crop it. Mm-hmm. So I was saying to Justine at Skein that I wanted some summer tops. So they got this new yarn in, and it's by Noro, and I'm not sure the name of it. I'll put it in the show notes.
That's pretty.
But this is what it looks like. It's a cotton, and I can't even remember all the fiber content that's in it. But it's the same yarn. So let's see. Ohajiki, is that how you say that? Ohajiki?
Looks good to me.
Looks like-
Ohajiki.
Ohajiki by Noro. It's $40 a skein. I needed 2 of them. I'm using a size 7, the recommended gauge.
Looks like cotton with maybe some linen or something in there.
I think there might even be silk in it. Now, I've only worked on this for 2 days, and it's a 4...
But keep in mind, Gayle goes fast, and she's a little obsessed.
I am. It goes this way.
Oh, look, she's...
And I'm using my pink needles, my likey needles, which I likey a lot. And so...
She made it funny.
Yeah. So this is what it looks like. I think it's going to be a really fun summer knit. I could wear it with either tan pants or white pants or, and you just seam it up here. It's so simple.
Yep.
I just haven't decided on the length yet. So I just keep knitting, and then I'll kind of hold it against me. I'll obviously wear
And this is knit, not crochet.
It's knit. It's a 4-row
pattern. It looks
pattern.
like crochet, though.
It does. That's why, it looks exactly like crochet.
Yep.
It is so easy.
But it's knit.
It's a 4-row pattern, and 2 of them are knitting. So
I have some
easy.
cotton yarn at home that we bought. You and I both bought it. We were going to make something that Debbie was making out of crochet, and we even bought the pattern. We never did it. Just saying.
Not like we do that all the time. So, yeah, this was one of my yarn purchases this week. Along with this was another yarn purchase this week. Oh, my gosh, look at... Can you think I'm onto something?
Just saying.
I know, look behind me. And this is only one of many. I'm just saying. But I must be onto some kind of color thing right now.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I'm really moving around.
You have been on a purple thing.
Right? I'm moving around.
Purple socks.
I know.
Things that we showed before were
Right?
purple. I think I must be influencing you.
I think so. You're rubbing off on me, girlfriend. So this was started this week. I bought it
That's
at
going to be really pretty.
Right? Just for the summer, little kind of cute thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it.
You'll have to wear like a little tank top underneath that.
Absolutely. I mean, unless I want to be really risque, which I don't at this age.
Or like I said, over your bathing suit or something.
Yeah, but I would put it over a cami. I'd put it over a cami, maybe a pair of white pants or tan pants or like pretty much anything. There's so many colors in this, and it's so pretty. Now, I did not expect this yarn to stripe as much. And I wasn't sure if I'd like it, but it doesn't bother me.
No,
because the pinks is so pretty.
You didn't expect it to stripe? No. What did you think it was going to do?
I thought it was going to just be like because I said, well, maybe it won't really stripe. But it did. And I don't really have any issue with it. It's not bothering me.
I think it looks pretty.
I'm doing it on a size 7. I did not do a gauge.
There's so many different colors.
Yeah. I did not gauge it. However, after I had about 4 inches done, I did do a gauge, and my gauge is spot on. I'm doing the size 44 finished. I measure it a 40, so I wanted some positive ease into this. Mm-hmm. And so it's really fun. It's really fast.
And then is you sew the shoulders?
That's it.
So
I'm not sure if it's a 3-needle bind off or I'll probably do a 3-needle bind off, whatever it is. And like it could not be easier. So it's not like
live stitches where you have to unless
I leave it
like
unless I leave it 3-needle, I'll leave them live and bind them off together. But I have to say, this is one of the easiest, mindless little projects. And it'll be done in time for like the next week when I want to wear something a little cooler.
In the holy hotness that we're going to be experiencing.
Yes, so way fun. I'm enjoying it. Nothing bad to say. And it's called the Filigree. And it is by Rosemary, Drysdale. It is, I won't show the pattern, but it is 1 page. It is a pay pattern. Once again, this is what it looks like. It's a $6 pattern.
Really cute. And I love how it just kind of like falls over the... If you really wanted it to have even more of a sleeve, you just make your rectangle bigger.
Absolutely. It's so easy. And I don't know if you can see here, but that's where the vent is on the side if you wanted to do that. Like I said, this is a work in progress. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm not sure if I'm just going to make it short. I really haven't decided, but... That's another work in progress. What do you have, Laura?
All right. So I pulled out another whip, a whip that was numbered.
Yeah, just getting stuff done.
And this, I pulled it out on Friday. I had finished the Guthrie, and I had been working on the Instant Crush, Olivia's sweater, and I felt like I just needed... kind of like a palette cleanser, something that was not gonna require me to think too much, that I could just kind of sit back on Friday night and watch some podcasts is usually what I watch, and just kind of veg out a little bit. It had been kind of a busy week last week with work, and I think with it being the start of the summer season, graduations, all the kind of stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
By the way, happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Oh, yeah, happy Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day today, so for all those moms out there, happy Mother's Day. But with all these things happening, I think that, we've been a little bit short-staffed in terms of folks answering the phone calls. And so it was busy. It was like one call right after the other all week. And so... Friday night came around and my mind just needed to veg out a little bit. I needed a palette cleanse. So I pulled out this whip that I can't even tell you how long ago it was that I started it. Probably a couple of years ago. And
it's beautiful.
It is the Vertices Unite by Stephen West. And at the point where I picked it up on Friday, I had... Section 1 done, which is this striped section, and section 2 done, which is the green.
The biggest section is this, yeah, and that's
Yes.
section 1.
Section 1 and section 2.
What yarn is this?
This is Qing fibers.
Oh my god!
And it's singles.
Qing, is it? No, Qing.
Qing.
Yeah.
So I had section 1 and section 2 done, and so I was at the point where I needed to start section
Laura.
3, which is this orangey section. And I've done all of that since I picked it up on Friday
Good
night.
for you.
And I'm really happy with it. Goes really fast.
It's a good size shawl too.
It's a big shawl, and the pattern comes in 2 sizes, and I'm making the big size.
I think Kevin and
big.
Ray have made it more than once.
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, that's where
Me too.
That's where I originally got the idea of making it. Was by watching them.
We both have yarn from Kevin to make this.
Yes.
Last time he was at SkeinCocaine
when they had their trunk show.
So Kevin actually and Ray helped us pick out some colors to make this Vertices Unite. So hopefully I pick it in my dice roll that we will do today, says my friend Laura. But this is really, really, really pretty. This is my
Here
color.
it is.
Laura, this is so me.
Guess what? Another Judy bag.
We love Judy's
I'm a
bags. And
Patriots fan. So, and this is not the zippered one. This is her pull bag.
Nice.
But again, it's
Good size.
This one was number 3, and this is what I have this Qing
Vertices,
fiber in. So,
Boy, that's
just
stunning.
to show you my colors.
So it's 7 skeins, right? Or is it 6?
No,
6 or 7?
5.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was more.
So, for section number 2, I have this along with the green. That was my section 2. My section 1 was this speckled one with this.
Hold them up close. There you go. All Qing fiber.
Yep.
And then the last one that you're working on
is the orange. So those 5 colors, the peachy
and then you just
color.
repeat them.
Yep. So I've got 2 more skeins of this one and this one.
Beautiful.
And
beautiful.
There's 6 sections altogether. So I'm on 3 right now, and then I've got 4, 5, and 6. And it goes together in different ways. And yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So it's
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful,
Qing
beautiful.
fiber.
Beautiful.
And this is my first time ever using it.
I've done a few advents with them.
Sorry for the crinkling.
It's a singles.
Called, yes. Qing fiber. What does that say?
Are you serious? I have no idea. Let's look here. Does it show in here? Piglet. It's called Piglet. Shut up.
And it is 100% Superwash Ultrafine South African Merino, 400 gram skein. Isn't that pretty?
And that's the name and the...
And they're all singles. It's not
Singles
it's not
gives you a
twisted.
beautiful drape.
Right.
Just stunning.
I don't know what that word is.
I can't make that out.
Yeah, I have no idea. Anyways, so that's
beautiful.
That was my whip that I picked up this week as a roll of the dice.
Stunning. Just saying.
Yes.
Stunning.
Very happy with
Very
it.
beautiful.
And like I said, it's been a really, really good palette cleanser from color work and charts.
Absolutely.
Just easygoing and
really, really, really beautiful.
able to do that really fast.
Beautiful,
that
beautiful.
whole orange section that I've done since Friday night.
Good for you, girlfriend.
All right.
All right. I do not believe I have showed this. This is, now we all know how much I love Sari Nordlund. And this is called the Poet Scarf. Okay. Let me tell you.
Is this another
Yes.
Starditis
Yes.
project?
Yes. Now, let me just tell you that I am in love with this yarn. I got it at Skein. It's new to them. It's called La Mana. This is Roman.
Ooh, look how soft that is.
And the color is, right?
Pale.
Yeah. Silver gray.
That feels very cashmere-ish.
It is. It's 100%, I believe. Or cashmere.
It's gotta have something else in it.
It's cashmere and 20% silk. It's like your poet.
Yeah.
Your fluff. Whatever. Plume. All right. So first of all, y'all know that I am Lamana. You all know that I am a Sari fan. I am all about everything she does. Laura will show you her new prize. I know. We're just falling out of screen here.
Yep.
I need to show you this. Look at my cute little stitch markers, little hedgehogs. Oh, so cute. My daughter has a hedgehog. His name is Stecchino, which is a toothpick in Italian. Anyways, so, all right. This is gorgeous. Wow. So this is the poet scarf. When I tell you...
And she is the queen of cables.
Yes.
Nordlund.
When I tell you that this is going to be like my favorite thing, oh my God.
That looks even softer than the one that you showed in our last episode. The one that you're making, the Angie.
Oh, yes, it is.
With the twinkle in it.
Yes. This is, it's like, I feel like I could go and it'll blow away. It's so, look at that.
It's beautiful.
It's so light and
man,
gorgeous.
You have starditis.
I do. It's ridiculous. The poet scarf, Sari Nordlund, 2 skeins of Lamana. I'm using silver gray. They do have it, and it's called Roma. They do have it at Skein. It's not inexpensive, but it's worth every penny because I have to tell you, if you want to make something quick and beautiful, and I mean, just look at that. Oh my gosh, just look at that. It's so beautiful. Look at that.
It really is, and pretty color too. It's like a soft gray periwinkle almost.
Yeah, I am
got like a hint of the slightest blue in it.
Yeah,
gray blue.
When I go away in September, this will
that would go really nice with my shirt that I have on, Gayle.
Get it. I may make you another one. I would do another, but you're not getting this one.
So I wasn't going to show this because I showed it last time, but because you've got so many things that you're showing, I'm feeling a little jealous, and I'm going to show it.
All right.
Because, you know what?
Because you can.
Want to, yeah. All right. So this is my my jelly roll that I've been working on.
Sorry, I'm slipping off of my chair.
And I wasn't going to show it today, but I think I will because, like I said, you know, you've been showing lots. So if you remember, the last time that I showed it, I was down here. I was working on the pink. That's where my marker is. I was going to finish the pink and then start this bluish green color. Wait a minute. Stop pulling.
Oh, come on. Now you can fix that.
You screwed it up.
Easy
right,
peasy
I'll have to
fix
it after. And so I finished the pink. I did this section, and now I'm on to this darker blue section. So I don't have that much more to go before I've finished my
2 rows you'll have
second
done.
row.
2 stripes.
Yep. So
this is one of the best ones I've seen.
I did not work on it much, but I did work on it some. So I'll just show that. And again, the join is the join from the Crazy Sock Lady, and you know, it's really quite simple to do.
It's so beautiful, Laura.
And yeah.
I haven't done much. I haven't done any on mine, but I will. I'll catch up.
Very happy with that.
Or else
so that's
I won't.
the end of my whips, though. I don't.
All right, I'm going to show one more just because I've done a little bit of work on it. I've done at least 2 sections, and then maybe one more in spinning. But so this is Good Vibes, and I showed it last time, and my friend Angie had done it from SkeinCocaine, and the one that does Simple Dimple stitch markers. And so I've gotten a little bit more done. I'm kind of moving along here. And I don't know if you can see the sparkle in it, but I'm in love with this thing.
Yes, the sparkle's right in there.
Isn't it pretty? Good vibes. Moving along. Getting stuff done. So yeah, this is another whip that I've been working on. But like I said, I just keep starting
You've run out of numbers, though.
It's just really bad. I don't know what to do. Oh, well, it is what it is. All right. So one more thing to show you because, and I just broke my bobbin.
Uh-oh.
And Paul's not here to fix it. So hopefully he will fix it for me. So this is from Wound Up Fiber Arts. And this is it in the braid. which is really, 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 really pretty.
My
Oh,
piece of
isn't that
chocolate.
wonderful? Oh my God, enjoy that because I've already eaten mine. So this is sock weight. There's nylon and merino wound up fiber rods. I believe their studio is closed for the summer. Because I went to buy more stuff and couldn't. So that's what it starts like, and I'm spinning it at a sock weight. I want to make socks out of it, or at least a fingering. So this is half of the braid. I spin on, this one is being spun on a matchless, no, pardon me. It's being spun on a Ladybug by Shacked. Look at my poor thing is broken. I dropped it.
Sad.
Yeah. But it's really nice and thin. The colors are beautiful. Right? I'm really, really excited. So next time I will have this done. Hopefully I'll have it plied and ready to go. But yeah, so I think that's all I've been working on.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think that, and I've showed you acquisitions along the way. All the yarn that I showed on my new whips are all new acquisitions that I have purchased because I go, as I said, I go to SkeinCocaine. I cannot help myself, and I just buy everything. They're like, "Oh, Gayle, look what we got in." I'm like, "Sold." So, and they know just what they're doing. Well, they bring the exact cut.
They learn from the best.
Yes, yes. When I owned the yarn shop, it was called Love to Knit, and when we got a new shipment of yarn,
Gayle would take a skein and plop it on the table
and I knew
say,
the
"Look
colors
what we
that
got
you
in."
liked. So of course I put the color that you like right in front of you.
Yes, you did.
So they have learned from me, and now they do that to me. And yes, I buy all of the yarn that they put out.
Yep.
But so, did you buy anything?
So I have bought something.
Let's see that.
Do we want to talk about that now?
The book?
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right. And I have some other kind of newish patterns that I'd like to talk about too.
But I want to see this book.
All right. So this was an acquisition. Gayle had purchased the Sari Nordlund book, Soft,
yeah.
Soft Knits.
Something like that,
I think it's called. So I got this next one that she has just come out with.
Lori's getting them in the shop, so I'm getting mine from her.
Summer Knits. I pre-ordered it off of her website. Right. And it is gorgeous.
They're all hardbound, beautiful books.
It's a hardbound book. It even has, it has one of these,
the
like a
ribbons in it to hold your place.
Let me get it out here. There it is. Like it has the ribbon that you can mark your page with. See that? I mean, it's just a classy book, and it's all summer knits. So
she's amazing.
And even with this, when you pre-ordered the book, you got a special pattern.
Sorry.
That was like added in.
That?
Yeah. It was added in as a special called the Dido Tee. It's the sweater that she is wearing on her podcast when she first announced it. Isn't that pretty? And again, she does most of her modeling herself, which I think is awesome. And so I've got that pattern, and that is a future cast on for sure.
Oh, this is a sample of what her knits look like.
They're kind of like how you were saying that
timeless, beautiful.
The ones from Petiteknits are timeless. Hers are timeless as well. Like
she's so brilliant.
50 years from now, someone could pull out one of those knitted sweaters, and it would be in vogue.
And the even the photography that she does, she goes on different sites. Like I think, was this in Italy? She went to Italy.
Yes.
She's from Finland.
Yes.
Finland. And she went on site on tour to video, to photograph these beautiful, beautiful, amazing photos. Oh my gosh. Yep. I'm so, is that a dress? Is it in here?
I'm sure it probably is if it's on the back of the book.
OMG. Oh,
Yep.
when I was a kid, I can't tell you how many dresses I I knit for myself. Oh, please get this book from Sari. It's called Summer Knits. And it's published by Cozy Publishing. And Lori at Skein will also have these. So please be sure and order one. I will have mine. Very excited. Yep. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's gorgeous.
And kind of while we're on like newer pattern things, I had just a couple of other patterns that I wanted to share. These are both recent releases, and they're both items that are definitely future knitting for me. I've already purchased the patterns. I've got them right here, and they are going to be done. Hohi Locatelli just dropped this one. It's called Traveling Solo, and it's a one skein shawl with I think she called it a broomstick
lace or something.
Yeah, so it's like a twisted
it
stitch.
almost looks like broomstick lace.
Yes, I think that's what she called it, broomstick. And so that is definitely on my knitting list. It has just dropped.
Excuse myself for 1 second.
She's got to go tend to the puppies. So I'll just continue to talk about these.
Yes.
So this is, a Hohi Locatelli pattern. She just dropped it. It's called Traveling Solo. She talks about how she gets re-energized when she takes a trip. I know she does like a lot of hiking and does really enjoy that time away to refocus herself, to get re-energized, to get new ideas. She's such a wonderful, wonderful pattern knitter. I know that she's well known in the knitting community, but it's Hohi Locatelli. She's based out of Argentina, is where her home is. I know that we've also shared about her Hohi & Co. bags, which I have a lot of. Beautiful leather bags, and would encourage anyone to check out her patterns and or her bags. Top notch. The patterns are, she puts 150% into her patterns, and the care, the emotion that goes into her patterns. She really puts her whole self into the development of her patterns and what they mean to her, and how this one particularly was kind of I think a palate cleanser for her in terms of, what it means for her to take a trip solo and re-energize and revitalize herself. The other pattern that I have picked up recently is from Tracy Miller, who is one half of the Grocery Girls. They recently, Tracy and Jody, the two sisters of Grocery Girls, were recently on a retreat in Italy with Mayak fibers. Gayle's behind the camera licking her glass chocolate. Just saying. Oh my. Anyways, so they had just recently been on this trip where both Tracy and Jody taught some classes, and they both developed patterns. Now, I did purchase the pattern from Tracy. I have not purchased the pattern from Jody, but I can certainly tell you about it. The Tracy's pattern is called Merino Slippers.
Oh my God,
and look at how beautiful those are. And that's a brand new pattern drop, and I will definitely be making those. What weight
yarn is it?
They are made with, I believe, DK.
Oh, nice.
Or it might be worsted. Wait a minute.
We should pop those on
Medium
the needles.
baby yak, which is worsted weight.
We should pop those on the needles, girlfriend.
And then Jody came out with a small cowl pattern, and I believe it's called the Adventure Cowl.
Nice.
I did not purchase that one because I do have a lot of those kinds of patterns, but definitely check it out. They've both just recently dropped, and would encourage you to look at those and see if you're interested in them as well.
Really nice.
So those were the new patterns that I've purchased recently with plans for future knitting.
Perfect.
Not cast it on yet, though.
Perfect. Well, I think that we are up to, we have a little bit of shenanigram. We have a shenanigrams. Shenanigrams are things that we receive from viewers. And this is one that one of our viewers, actually it is my brother-in-law's partner, my brother-in-law David. David, I love you. You know that. Mm-hmm. And his partner Colleen. And she sent this to Laura and I. And first of all, check out the box. Like, really, Colleen, you're amazing. It's so beautiful. So inside of this pretty box with this pretty paper. And now she knows that I like pink and Laura likes purple. So check these out. She made them for us. Shut up, Colleen. You're ridiculous.
Look at this.
So look.
So you put it around your neck. And it's like an Easter egg almost, a stuffed little Easter egg. And it's a place where if you're cabling or hooking, you can just stick it in there
and pull it out
when you're not using it. And then pull it out when you need it.
Colleen, this is brilliant.
I think it's so thoughtful and so useful.
Oh my gosh.
And what an incredible gift to, to think of someone so much
and
as
even
to
the card. Look how pretty the card is.
Our personalized colors. She gave us each a hook, which, by the way, these are my favorite cable hooks, the ones that are shaped like this.
Yep.
There's lots of cable hooks out there. There's ones that just look like a toothpick. Ones that have like a little hump in them.
Yep.
And then there's these ones. These are my absolute favorite that are shaped like the horseshoe.
Font and cute. I can't even stand it.
So thank you very much, Colleen.
Colleen, thank you so much.
This was our first shenanigram that we've ever received.
Yes.
So special thanks to
to Colleen
being our
very first
incoming
shenanigram
mail.
Yes.
So let's just put that there for now so I don't lose it.
I love it, love it, love it.
So
things to talk about.
We're going to be heading to Montreal.
Knit City, Montreal.
Yes. So next Friday night after I get off of work,
we're going to take
the road. We'll
5-hour journey.
Having a nighttime road trip to get up to Montreal. We'll
probably get in around 2 a.m.
Probably, yeah. It's gonna be a long drive and a late night. The Knit City Montreal is being held at the Sheraton in Montreal.
That's where we're staying, right?
Yes. Yep. Sheraton Center, I think it's called, or Centre de Montreal.
Centre.
Sheraton. And I know that the event has been sold out. I got a reminder of our reservations today, along with email from Knit City,
and we get to see Vincent
Saturday
and Max
has sold out for tickets.
Awesome.
So
awesome,
very amazing. We're planning on wearing our striped sweaters. Hopefully, we won't die of heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
But we want to be recognizable for our viewers, and we want you to come up and introduce yourselves to us. Let us know where you're from. Say hello. Give us hugs if you want.
Yeah, we love that stuff.
Yep. So we're really looking forward to just being there and, greeting
meeting
people,
our amazing community of girl pals and men, and
participating in Knit City Montreal as shoppers.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. So I guess we can go right to that the zebra giveaway. So as you know, this month is Invisible Disability Month. And even, there are people that have invisible disabilities. My daughter, and I don't suffer, but my daughter suffers with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
You suffer.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You do.
But
you don't make it a issue, but you have
I've
things
had my
that you
share.
have to deal with as a result of your Ehlers-Danlos.
That's true. But, but to look at myself or my daughter, and you would think like, they're great. There's nothing wrong. But there are invisible disabilities, and also people struggle with, emotional, psychological, mental disabilities as well. So
Things that go unseen.
Right. So we wanted to honor that. So instead of doing one giveaway, we decided to do 2 for that. So we random generated.
We had 376 comments.
Correct.
Between the time of our last episode and today.
Correct.
376 of you responded, which is amazing. So thank you so much for that. And we love that you let us know where you're from, and that you give us those shout outs. We're just so amazed that we're really, hearing from people around the world. I think we heard from someone from Tokyo.
Please, yes, keep telling us where you're from.
Yes. Hawaii, Scotland, Croatia.
It's so fun for us.
It really is. And it's just amazing to think that we are reaching people literally around the world. So
it makes us feel so good. I'm just writing out the email address so that the first person. Let's show what we're going to show first. Let's show the first prize.
All right, you want to do this?
Yeah.
One? All right.
So this goes to.
These are.
Let's say who it goes to.
Okay.
It goes you have that to part. Gwen Thompson RJ8WH. Please private message us
at theyarnroomshenanigans@gmail.com.
And that's the
And
first.
Ilaria, please put that at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
So that they can copy that down. But again, it's theyarnroomshenanigans.
And this is the first winner.
gmail.com.
The first winner of the zebra.
Can you say that out loud too? Since what if people can't read your writing?
Gwen Thompson RJ8WH. Congratulations. This is the first zebra prize. So what do we have, Laura?
So when curating these prizes, we wanted it to include some yarn goodness, but also some self-care items. So for this prize, we have this skein of zebra yarn from the Wicked Knitter. Now,
it's actually called zebra, isn't it, or something?
It's the style of yarn.
Yeah, and it says here, I think I read it, Laura.
It's a zebra yarn.
Yeah,
it's called Dewdrop
Zebra.
Yep. So it's got those stripes right in it. I will say the Wicked Knitter is not dyeing anymore right now. This was a yarn that I had in my stash, so wanted to gift that as part of our giveaway for the zebra giveaway. So there's that. And then we have a Progress Keeper from Twinkle Dimple Studio to go with that. It's got a nice little, like a strawberry on it there.
You're going to love her, everything she does, Simple Dimple. Please check out her website.
And then we have some self-care products. We have a beautiful bar of lavender soap, which smells awesome. And then we have some well-rested herbal tea. So you can take a nice bubble bath with your lavender soap, have a little bit of tea. You can do a little facial mask to self-pamper yourself. And then we also have some sponges.
Body sponges.
So
this goes to
have that little self-care.
Gwen Thompson, please send us your address and all of that. And congratulations. I'm going to put this with that so we know that goes to her.
Thank you.
And then we have another zebra giveaway. Gwen, drop us a note as to where you're from. She was either from Canada or there was somebody from Scotland.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
All right.
So this is the second zebra giveaway. So what do we have? We have a zebra. It's crocheted.
Look at that.
Everything.
That's a kit.
It is a kit, and everything you need, including hook from. I don't know if you're familiar with Toft kits or yarns or whatever, but this has everything in it, including instructions. So this is a little zebra. So I didn't say who it goes to. Give me a second, kids. This, I'm going to write it out.
Can't take her anywhere.
This goes to Michelle
McLeod.
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 MacLeod.
Okay, McLeod.
9531. And this will also be on the bottom. Ilaria will insert it for us. So Michelle, so far you've gotten the zebra. This is Berry Island Soap, Restful Rain it's called. And this was actually gifted to us to put in this raffle from one of our wonderful viewers. Mm-hmm. And so it comes with a porcelain little dish that's really, really cute.
Who happens to be a retired nurse, by the way.
She is also a retired nurse. That's correct. She wanted to remain anonymous.
Very thoughtful of her to think about that we were doing a giveaway and to
she wanted to support this. She thought this was, as we do, we think it's a really good cause. You know, there's a lot of people that go unnoticed with this.
You're also going to get a lovely face mask.
Yep. Oh my God, doesn't all this smell good? Mm-hmm. How about this too? Look at this. All right, so this is a neck and body wrap. Let's take this off because that's kind of tacky. Well, the price is on it. I'll just put my finger on it.
Yeah.
A neck and body wrap. So you just pop this bad boy in the microwave. It's big. You wrap it around your neck and relax. And lastly
is a bar of soap, and that's called Hopificio.
I love all this French milled soap.
Yep.
So those are our 2 zebra giveaways. Congratulations to both of you fine ladies. I'm very excited for you. I have to also look up where they're from.
Yes.
But please, please, please send us your address, and we'll announce you again on the next podcast. But we do have one more giveaway.
This is the big one.
We were so excited to reach 2,000.
This is the 2,000 subscribers giveaway.
Yes.
And again, we can't thank you enough. We want to continue to grow. So please continue to like, subscribe, and share. Share to your friends and family. Because we do want to continue to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, I mean, we love this, and we're having a
thrilled that we reached 2,000, but, you know, we want to reach 10,000.
Yes. And if you know Gayle, you want to just keep going and going and going. There's never too much.
So
we came up with a pretty good prize, I think.
Yes.
And this is going to go to Lisa Card, LISACARD 9104. And once again, we'll have it on the screen. And so what you win, Lisa, is
some Simple Dimple markers.
And you're going to get a kit. The kit is for the Soldatna sweater. And it's Freya yarns. And
Which is beautiful yarn.
Yeah, so. And it's the whole kit.
And you said it's a size large,
yes,
correct?
Yes, it is for a size large, or, you know, obviously smaller than a large if you need it smaller than a large. But these are the beautiful colors. And it is a kit. So you'll receive the kit and the stitch markers. So I want to thank all of you.
Congratulations to all of our winners.
And you know,
thank you.
Yes, and this isn't the end of our giveaways. We love doing them. I get off on it. I really love giving stuff away. To me, it's like so much fun curating the packages and all of that. So thank all of you very, very, very much. The only other thing we need to talk about is our Knit in Public Day.
Yes. And you know what? I was looking over at my side of the table here, and I have something that I forgot to show earlier.
All right. Well, you can show it.
Can I kind of insert
that
now?
Yes, absolutely.
So with our rug school coming up in September, the Country Inn Rug School, we have just officially found out that we have been accepted to the school. We made it in this year. Last year, we did not make it in. We did not get our registration in time,
right,
and we missed out. But we are both in this year. We are both going to be, along with our friend Linda, in Kathy Spellacy's class. And I have picked out my pattern.
When did you get this?
I got this last year at the
Oh, I remember.
Quiet
The
Corners
hooking.
Hookin'.
Yep, I remember.
Yep. So this is my pattern that that's gonna be my next rug that I'm gonna start. And I'm really excited about that.
Really pretty.
So that's what I wanted to share today.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That
All
was
right.
it. All right.
We did
so
good.
Knitting Public Day is coming up on June 14th. It's a Saturday. And we are, knock on wood, even though this is plastic, that we are going to be somewhere out in public on that day, greeting people, inviting you to come and stop by and knit with us.
Things.
Barring any like torrential downpour, hurricane, or thunder and lightning storm, we plan to be out in public. We have not actually determined the spot yet. We'll announce that at our next episode. But fair to say it's going to be, in Rhode Island, probably at one of our local parks, which have public access and good parking. And it will be, a bring your own chair, come and sit with us type of event. And not too far from Skein Yarn Shop, so that you can also swing by there and
pick up any last minute needs that
That's
you need.
right.
So,
all right.
Is that everything?
I think that is everything.
Wow.
So we are at the Yarn Room Shenanigans at gmail.com. We love to get, some what we are calling shenanigrams. Love to hear from our Shenanigang members and followers. And please remember to like, subscribe, and
you can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Doot, doot. Bye, everybody.
Have a great week. Couple of weeks.